Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a You Versus Them love reading for Pisces. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you. Not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so your person, the Eight of Coins in reverse. Your energy, the Ace of Cups. And we have the Two of Coins. Okay, so this could be a connection here, Pisces, where you two have had an off and on or a back and forth. We see the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. I feel like this is somebody who really does want to manifest this connection. They want to take action. They want to communicate, Pisces. But with the Eight of Coins in reverse, I feel like they're strategizing and they're trying to be patient. They want to switch things up. So I don't know if you're friends or you're coworkers or you see each other somewhere, but they're ready to do things differently, and they're trying to figure out how to do that so there can be some sort of forward movement here. All right, and so we see the Three of Coral. Yeah, this person has been waiting for their ships to come in, Pisces. They might have been waiting to see what you're going to do next, or if you're going to make a move, or if you're going to move towards them. And they're viewing you as the Four of Coral or the Four of Wands in reverse. So they feel like this connection with you hasn't quite found its form yet, or they may feel, Pisces, like you're a little bit distant or at a distance. They may also know that you're experiencing some sort of instability, whether that's with your finances or your living situation or family or something like that. But you are in the Ace of Cups. Your heart chakra is opening to this. You're definitely seeing potential for this love connection. All right, but the Eight of Pearls or the Eight of Cups, Pisces, tells me that you're in the midst of some sort of transition, and they see that. So again, they might be holding space for you to go through whatever you've gone through, to get grounded, to get your bearings here. All right, and we see the Ten of Pearls in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're viewing this person as someone who you feel is your wish fulfillment, but I feel like you're not sure about whether or not this person wants something serious, or they're just all about the physical. Do they want a future here with you? I think you're just still trying to figure them out or suss them out. Now, this could be somebody that you've had an off and on or back and forth with, but you both are just kind of up in the air here right now. Like, I feel this person wants to move things forward. They know they want to transform this connection. They're trying to strategize and figure out how to do that. And they're kind of waiting, and they're waiting for you to I don't know, get out of another relationship, to heal, to get stability in your finances, or something like that. But the Ten of Cups in reverse tells me, yeah, like you're also just not so sure here, right? You're not so sure. So they're viewing the relationship as the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody that does want to heal things, but they're also not so sure if they should make themselves emotionally available yet, or if you're emotionally available. And you're viewing the relationship, Pisces, as the Page of Spears. You're still kind of trying to figure things out. You're still not sure if you're ready for this, or if you can trust this, or can this be something that can bring you stability? Is this something that you can invest in long term? Oh, but Pisces, you're feeling the Two of Cups, so you do feel the gravity of a soulmate connection here with this person. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know? All right, we see change. So this person definitely wants to change things up. They want to do things differently. They want this connection to evolve from whatever it is. If it's just one that hasn't found its form yet, if it's just a friendship or a working relationship, or is it one where there's a back and forth and off and on with you? We see playfulness. Okay, so this person does really enjoy your company. Playfulness can also be that this person hasn't been super serious with you until this point, Pisces. And we do see chaos. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a tower moment here. Because it's like they want this, but they don't know if the timing is quite right. They want this and they know they need to do things differently, but they don't know exactly, how you're going to receive that or how they should do that, how they should approach it. But the Magician card is telling me they are going to be taking action. They are going to be communicating. All right, let's see what we need to know about them, Pisces. So we see too hard. All right, so we see that you believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally into your life. Okay, so again, they might be a little bit worried that it's going to be too much work, or, you guys are up against insurmountable obstacles here. Okay. Now we see age issues. This is not going to be for all of my Pisces, but there may be an age difference. They may feel too old or too young, or, they're worried about how other people might view this connection, and any sort of age issues or age differences. What they want to say to you, Pisces, is I want to have equal give and take. So they want reciprocity within this connection. And we still have things to resolve and discuss. So they definitely feel like the connection's not over. I feel like this is absolutely something they do not want to let go of. All right, let's see. What is hidden here that my Pisces need to be aware of? What might be hidden here that Pisces need to be aware of? Deception. Someone is not being honest or is withholding information. Now, I don't think that this person's a liar. I'm not getting that. I more so just think that you don't know how this person really truly feels. And with the Page of Spears or the Page of Swords in reverse, there might be gossip around this connection, around this person. Okay, so it can also be people who are feeding you misinformation about them. And we see mutual symbiotic. See, I really like this, Pisces, because this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared life goals. So you do want the same things. And this person does want reciprocity. It's just like it almost feels like they just don't know exactly how to go about it, right? Or they don't know like how, I think there's also a timing issue here, because it does look like you're in some sort of transition or experiencing some sort of instability, or there's distance here. All right, what are this person's very next actions towards you? What are this person's very next actions towards my Pisces? 7 of Wands. They do want to fight for this. Okay, so in the next week or so, this is, wanting to up level, wanting to fight for this. And we see the 7 of Swords. But I'm also getting they're wanting to fight for this. But the 7 of Swords tells me that they still might be a little bit avoidant, because they might not know exactly how to do it, or they don't want to be the only one here who's fighting for it. Okay, so they definitely want this. They're strategizing about how to go about it. They want to up-level this connection, but they may be kind of keeping it to themselves. But I kind of feel like it's like over the next week or so. And then after that, I think you're going to be getting the truth. You're going to be getting more clarity from this person. All right, so let's see what Spirit's advice is for my Pisces. Trust your pace. You're allowed to move slowly. Okay, and stay open, but not attached here, Pisces. Oh, interesting. Stay open, but not attached. There's potential here, and you see and sense that. But it's like almost like you just need more information here from this person. I think you're going to get it. All right. So I'm going to leave it here, Pisces, sending you love and light. Take care.